My name is Todd, and this is my Artist Spotlight. I am an artist based out of Fort Worth, Texas. I do art full-time. I do murals, I do paintings, I do just about anything you can do artistically. I've been doing art pretty much my whole life, just like every kid does art when they're younger. I just never stopped drawing my inspiration from street art, anime, fine artists, pretty much anywhere that I can grab inspiration. Things I've done throughout my life to kind of improve where I am, to get to where I am today, really is just something that has never stopped, just always trying to outdo myself, try to improve, not really compare myself to other artists, but just compare myself to my previous work and trying to level up as I go and do something a little bit better than I did the last time. And as long as you keep that going, then you're always going to get better. You're always going to refine. You're always going to find stuff that you didn't even know that you can do. My style is kind of a mix between like illustration, street art, anime, or comic book style. I did a lot of drawing as a kid, and I try to implement the drawing aspect into my work. I use a lot of heavy black lines and very bold colors. Favorite mediums would probably be spray paint and acrylic paint. They dry really fast. I don't have patience to wait for oils, so acrylic paint, I guess, primarily. As far as the subject matter in my paintings, the inspiration that I draw from are those moments that are kind of like an epiphany you may have. You have like a moment that somehow changes you in your life, usually, hopefully for the better. And those are the kind of moments that I like to capture, those kind of like, oh my God, kind of moments. Whether it's something as simple as you hearing a song that gives you goosebumps, or it could be something really major like realizing, your place in the world. There's everything in between that. And I have a lot of moments to choose from, and it's a lot of the time when I do a painting, I'm doing a live painting at some kind of an event, and I try to draw the inspiration from the crowd and from the music, and kind of find one of those moments that may be happening at that time, and then translate that onto the canvas. A lot of people really love seeing me do live painting because, and I personally share that, I love seeing people paint live because you're witnessing something being born that didn't exist before, and there's something kind of magical about that, special about like seeing something in the midst of being created, and I think that a lot of people really dig that. The art scene in Dallas, I think, is pretty fantastic. You can do something every week, if not every day. I think you almost have to turn down some things or not go to some events, otherwise you might get burned out. But there's a lot to do here, a lot of diverse styles. Even though there's a lot to do here, there's not an oversaturation of it. It's so diverse. You have people that are doing, still life art and street art and illustration and like pyrography and glass blowing, and like there's so much there. And I know that's in other cities, I'm sure, but I mean, that's just one of the things that I really like about Dallas. A lot of my favorite places are down in Deep Ellum. I do some smaller shows down there. I actually have one tonight down at Woods End, up on the rooftops, and great view of downtown. Done a ton of live painting of trees. A lot of the events are electronic music or hip hop, things like that. My life goal, as far as my art is concerned, would really just be a continuation of being able to create, keep having people connect with my art, and as long as I can just keep that going, I'll be happy. I think the best thing is, probably just being able to express yourself. Especially if you can make a living off of it, that's fantastic. But that's also the worst thing too, because there are times when it's very difficult, especially if you're just trying to create art and show your art, sell your art, and things might get slow or whatever, and You know, so that's kind of like a double-edged sword. It's the best thing and it's the worst thing. You know, the freedom to you know, be yourself, to you know, not have necessarily a boss that's telling you to do a bunch of stuff that you don't want to do. Being in control of your path, you know, that's one of the best things.